Whoa, hey reviewers, what's going on? Welcome to the green room. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone, hi, how are you? It's Tuesday. This is green room number 23. We've made 22 of these so far, and that is exciting. I am so thrilled. Let me move this out of the way a little bit. Hey Rebecca, how are you? I don't know how it is. I have to clean my glasses every single time, but that is how it be. How are you guys doing? And by the way, if you are a Patreon supporter, I'm hopping in the barbecue, and you can join me there. Oh boy. Blah 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 blah. My legs are sore still. So last Friday, you've been keeping track in the Discord. Last Friday, Kirby started meowing. And I have this loop around the entire town mapped out. Oh, is that true, Kirby? His happiness is based on how much I let him out. He likes to explore. He's like the only one out there. Really? And I watch him. I make sure that's okay. And so I had this loop around town. I didn't have it measured before I left, although that seems like a very un-Nick-like thing to do. Usually I have these things measured out, right? I love going into maps. I love going to mapmyrun.com, which is now owned by Nike or Under Armour. Under Armour. And you can go down and you can lay out all the points and measure each of your routes. Oh, Mr. Kirby. And so I didn't do that before that, and I realized afterward that the entire route was like 28.2 miles or 28.3 miles. Some absurd length. So I set out. I wanted to do this big long walk. I usually do 5.5 mile walks around the neighborhood, stuff like that. But I wanted to just go all out and do my big dumb walk, or BDW. And I went downtown. I was in the old Colorado City. I was around Memorial Park. I was everywhere. I was in a big old loop, and it took a while, and it started getting really hot. And I started realizing, again, that the city is really, Colorado Springs is really hostile to pedestrians. There's like nowhere to rest. There's barely enough buses to get by. Thankfully, I had a route where I'd planned out a number of bailout points in case something went wrong and I needed to just go home and not have to walk for miles and miles. Oh, I'm thirsty today. I'm thirsty today. So, I got home. Or I should say, I got 20 miles in of this 28-mile loop, and I was like, I can't do anymore. This is insane. There's no way. And of course, it was right as I had apexed a hill near where I used to work. And I was like on the downhill, and I was going to have to come back up some hills eventually, but that would have been later on. And I might just grab the cat. We'll see. And so 20.2 miles in. I was so proud of myself. 20.2 miles in. I got in there. I found a bus that was running by, and I was like, take me home. Take me home. So that was cool. That was great. Ugh. Yeah. I really need to adjust my chair. That's where I'm at. That's the stage of this where I'm at. I was originally going to try and use the walk to raise money to buy a new chair, but I was like, no, let's not do that. So, but if you want to make a contribution to the Get Nick's chair so his back doesn't die, every little bit helps, and I realize that there's a pin on the ground that the cat knocked down. So that's great. So in the meantime, I had Saturday and Sunday to recuperate. I didn't really go. I think I went to the store once. I walked down to the local store, and that was it. And of course my job is to stand around all day and basically run around. So that was cool. So that's having to do all that. I'm trying to keep an ear out for the Kirby. So having to walk around and stand around and do all this stuff on my legs means that recovery has not been as nice as I'd like, but I do notice things get dramatically better after I sleep. So I've been going to bed relatively early. And that's been very helpful. So my legs are still sore, and it's been great. So I had last week off. I was on vacation, and I got a lot of work done on the new video. Currently about 27 minutes into it in total. I actually did edit a minute or two in the hour or so I had before this stream. And the total length is just shy of like an hour and 41 minutes, something like that. I posted it in the Discord. But really excited how far I got with that. I thought I would be at a later stage of production when I went on vacation for 9 days, but whatever. I got a lot done. Everything from finishing up audio editing to doing all the graphics to laying the keel and then doing a bunch of editing in the actual video. So the video's coming along. It's going to be another couple weeks though, because it's still a lot to do, but you will know when it's time to watch it because it'll pop up. And I don't know how much of a fanfare I'm going to put up around it this time. I think I might just drop it. Patreon subscribers can probably get it 24 hours in advance. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do that. That sounds good. That's an extra benefit for being a Patreon subscriber. So, anyway, what's up? Not a whole lot of people in here today, but that's okay. People are going to watch later on. Let's bring up our game of the evening. I've played a bit of this. We're going to start from scratch anyway, but I've played a bit of this. Hang on, I know how to get him. Hang on, I got a laser. He loves the laser. Fortunately, it gets the dogs all excited too. Unfortunately, that gets the dogs all excited too. One in particular. Just been doing the work cycle. Yeah, I hear you there. Tomorrow is hump day, so it's real. Doing an online event for American Truck Simulator, huh? Like a competitive thing, or what's it has its? I know they do like daily and weekly stuff. I am 25 days in to my streak on Duolingo, so I'm really excited about that. Alright, I think I can bring this up now. There we go. Costume Quest. Let me see if I can bring the cat over. One second. Hey everybody, I'm a cat. Woo-wee! Hi. How are you? You're not alone, you know that, right? More of a community event? Kirby! Come here, Kirby! Paw, 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 paw. Paw, paw. Scratching his butt. haul potatoes from cities in Idaho and special truck customization options. That is a community event, I tell you what. Is it? This one has controller support, if I remember right. Yes. We're gonna start. Start a new game. I love Double Fine. I was a big fan of Tim Schafer when he was at LucasArts, so him moving over and doing Psychonauts, which was his first game outside of LucasArts. That was a big deal. Gotta make some friends. It's out here. And candy. Your best friend will always be your brother or sister. Aw, isn't that true though? He's eating my tree. There's no game. There's no voice. Kirby. Kirby. Come on. Is it the game too loud? Is that what's going on? Alright, hang on. What's up? What's up, Holmes? Hang on. I'm gonna switch back to this. So I can switch back to the... God. Alright, let me try this thing. That's not what I'm trying to do right now. Oh my god. Alright, that should be easier. Alright, hang on. I gotta pick up a Lego piece. Kirby ate a piece. Ugh. Kirby, what are you doing? You silly cat. You're good. We're good. Yeah. Alright, the game should not be allowed anymore. What a pain in the butt it is to adjust that. Oh my god. Alright, where are we at? We'll go with the girl. Ren, you're in charge. Are you kidding me? No talking, slave. What did you do to the cat? That horrible costume. No, but let's not have cats eating Legos. Let's not have dogs eating Legos either. We did not go trick-or-treating alone as kids. I always had the parents with us. Go out into the wilderness yet. This is our house. I was gonna give the stale dietetic marzipan I found in my couch. Bad Halloween costume. I knew your stupid costume was gonna get in the way of my trick-or-treating. Oh. Yeah, seriously. Well, look, the lights on that house. That means somebody's home. Let's go to that one. Let's do it. Yeah, it looks great. Get the little paper sacks with candles in them. That's a dude that looks like he's from Simpsons or Futurama. Yes, Kirby. Yes, you. No! He's not candy. Don't eat him. No. Oh, this is just great. Seriously. I'm in the chat. I'm in the barbecue. If you want to hop in, Patreon supporters can hop right in. Say get lost, but I got candy. They say no grubbins allowed until all the houses are cleared of candy. Special candy. It's huge and was wiggly. There's Gus from Section 5. Ah! That's not very nice. Now we gotta fight. That's right. Show you how we trick or treat where I'm from. Yeah, so the costumes become, well, your avatar. Defeat monsters in battle to earn experience points, candy, and other rewards. Press the X button to use. Boom! Gears of War. That's a block. Oh, didn't get that. I guess it's a different key every time.
Can you hear me?
Every costume has a special power. Oh, here we go. Got it real good. I cannot hear you in the barbecue. Halloween is kind of my thing. Let me take a look at the barbecue settings real quick. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's it. I can hear you.
And left, came back.
Oh, there you go. I can hear you. Oh, well, welcome to the stream, buddy.
Thank you. This game kind of resonates with me because I love this show called Gravity Falls, and one of the better episodes is called Summerween, where the town of Gravity Falls, Oregon, loves Halloween so much that they celebrate it twice a year. The second time is on June 22nd.
Oh.
Yeah, so it leads this whole plot with this monster called the Summerween Trickster, and they have to get like 500 pieces of candy before the last Summerween melon goes out.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. So I've heard of that show. I just that and like Adventure Time and Steven Universe and stuff like that. They all just kind of come together.
Yeah, no, I've seen all of them, but I've seen all of Gravity Falls. I love that show.
Well, great. Oh, we got some dumpsters here. Oh, that's cool. All right, let's.
Which is why I was also talking about loser candy earlier in the chat.
Oh, gotcha.
It's like that candy that absolutely nobody wants.
There is
like
definitely some of that.
Candy corn.
Candy corn. People don't like candy corn. I don't mind me some candy corn.
I do like candy corn, but I can't eat too much at a time.
That's true of like any candy. Any candy to me is just. I mean, I love candy. I've got a sweet tooth, but yeah, I can definitely I can put it away, but ugh, it's hard for me to do too much of it. This is like knocking around, collecting spare loot.
Okay.
Yes, Kirby Werby. You get so restless. And I know we work our way back around here. What's that?
Kirby, he's the star of the show.
I know. This is his show and I'm just the host. Hidden coffins. A cardboard box. An essential structural element of my robot costume. I wonder who put it in this strange coffin. I needed more time with Kirby today. Tried to have him go around. This reminds me of so many like Zelda likes, where you go around and try and find stuff.
I'm also thinking of
Kirby.
South Park.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, like the South Park, The Stick of Truth, and the Fractured But Whole. As I recall, you basically want to turn over everything and open everything, try to find stuff.
Oh, is a Stick of Truth like that?
Yeah, it's been a few years since I played it, but I did go to the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. Did you play the sequel?
I have played some of it, but I dropped it at a point.
Oh yeah,
I had to get back to it.
Is it like a lack of interest or just like?
With a lot of games, I just kind of drop it.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. So I got my costume back.
Yeah.
So that's good.
In fact, I'm not real sure. I wasn't paying too much attention to why you lost it in the first place.
Yeah. It was a thing. There's something with this battle. Hey, why did you do that? So this was one of those I guess it was a Fortnite Amnesia game. Double Fine, I guess it's once a year, will stop production on everything for 2 weeks and come up with a bunch of projects to work on. And this, they were doing a whole bunch of... Oh, I'll get a dash here. This, stacking, and there was a couple, I want to say 1 or 2 more just really small games Double Fine just put together.
Okay.
And because they were done, they're finished working on something. I think this was right before they worked on Brad Muir's XCOM game, which I can't remember what the name of that was offhand. It was Kickstarter. It was their second Kickstarter game.
Is that the Bureau?
No. If you look up Brad Muir, Double Fine Kickstarter, it wasn't. Broken Age was their first one, and I actually do want to play Broken Age at a point because I have not completed Broken Age. I'd love to do like a longer form green room and do that. Okay, wait. There we go. But there we go. Is there a cat down there? Who knows? There's a level 1. Oh. Yeah, I'm the bully in this town. Don't steal my shtick. Yeah, Brad Muir did one. God, what was it called? What was it called? It's just gonna bug me.
I was looking at Kickstarter. There's also this other Kickstarter for a book on the making of XCOM, a UFO defense.
Oh, really? Massive Chalice. I own that one too.
Okay.
So what was the documentary called?
It's a book called Monsters in the Dark: The Making of XCOM UFO Defense.
Oh, that's a book. Wow. I would totally be into that. Hey, look who's here. Hello. Plague of Fists. Alright, so they're going to block the way here.
There's a character.
Yep, there's a Kirby, and he's doing his thing.
Wandering off again.
Yeah, he likes that. He likes just chilling. Well, I'm going to have to check that book out. You said there's a Kickstarter for it.
I think it's already done.
Oh.
Sure.
Well, I'm going to have to... What year was that?
I'm actually trying to figure that out.
Well, good with the research.
This is the last updated July 6th.
Of this year?
Yep.
Oh. Kaz, welcome, buddy. Welcome to the club, G. I expect that from Travis, not you. Vehicular malfeasance. That's a bummer. We were just on the block here. Oh, that's great that came from that fire hydrant. Kaz, you got here. And it's still only 7:30 our time. I know it's... Was it 10:30 over there? Oh, let's knock around some of this stuff. Kaz, what's your favorite Double Fine game? Or maybe just LucasArts game. Oh. Ugh. Please unhand me. You don't have my permission to trick or treat over here, Everett. All new kids have to wait their turn. Realize I've never given a wedgie to a robot before. Get over here. Costume quest. So here's all of our... That's a lot of quests. I don't think so. Alright, we can do this. Alright, we can do this. I guess I have to go around the corner.
Let's
There are many LucasArts games that you like or admire. That's understandable. Oh, I guess I can hold it down. That makes sense. Derp. See, now I'm doing great. Look at me go! We were talking, because this is Double Fine games from when they were doing smaller games for that little bit there. There's a no-clip video where Danny O'Dwyer is interviewing Tim Schafer, and Tim Schafer's talking about all of those games that he's worked on up to and including their purchase by Microsoft. And I thought that was really cool. And you bring up Loom. I watched a GDC video. Hey, get out. I love you too. No. You know that. Kirby's trying to eat my audio cable. That's what he does. Monster Gate. I was watching a GDC video with Mark Ferrari, who is this legendary game artist. And he talked about how they used just really... color really creatively and dithering with the help of Ron Gilbert's compression to make EGA games into what looked like better than that. Like 8-bit color. Well, that's a night costume. We should stick together. Here's Kirby by my leg.
Okay, so when it comes to Monsters in the Dark, you don't have a release date yet, but I found a just recent AMA on Reddit with the authors, so I just put in a question for that.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, that looks really cool. Yay.
Going back to the other subject, I do have Loom on Steam, but I have not gotten anywhere in it.
Yeah, I remember Dad would play that. He beat the whole thing in one night.
Oh wow, that's...
But it's also not a long game, so...
So just like Full Throttle.
Yeah, I think it took him a little bit. Yeah, Loom is very, very beautiful for when it came out. I mean, even today. It looks really good. Very creative. Let's get some more candy. Well, this is cool. Yeah, because I was a LucasArts dude, so you know we didn't play the Sierra games. Crap.
Well, you had one Sierra game, The Incredible Machine 3.
That's but as far as adventure games,
Oh yeah, those really hard to figure out. Cryptic.
yeah. We also had that demo for I can't remember what it was called. It was like King's Quest 7 or 8, and it was in 3D.
Glory 5.
Yeah, and we defeated. No, that's not how that works. Yeah, it was multiplayer, and we played together, but it was really hard to coordinate together. It was really strange.
I just really loved exploring that island.
Yeah. I gotta keep track of the button presses.
Yeah.
Wham.
I guess we got timed hits here.
Got it.
I really love games that do this. It really makes the battles more interactive and gets you to pay attention to it more.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. Where you have to, there's more button presses. There's more interactivity. Because I remember Final Fantasy 13. There was a lot of switching modes.
Yeah, and jobs.
Yeah, old as Loom 31. It's an older game, yeah.
I mean, it was a fairly early game. In fact, it might have even been from the time they called it Lucasfilm Games or something.
Possibly. Possibly.
I mean, it was before it even had voiceovers.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, depends on, because I think that game came on floppies originally. That's how I think it was.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're just kind of grinding on the street here. Yeah, I like because we were talking about Final Fantasy in Discord a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about the different kinds. Oh, guess you're the last of them. Better turn off my light. Oh, here's some candy. Heck yeah, I love me some candy. But Final Fantasy VI was very much the press A to attack and it goes and attacks. And I played a whole bunch of Super Mario RPG when I had my little mini SNES, and that was kind of, there was the component where you would tap the button as you attacked.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you could get more stuff, or you could get more damage out of it.
Yeah. And then, like, Final Fantasy is really just select your attack and just watch it all happen. That did set for pretty much all the time. I can tell maybe like, I don't know, maybe 12? I haven't played much of the games beyond 8.
Sure. Yeah, 13. I remember you could kind of automate it, but you had to. Your character would have different classes or profiles that they would switch between.
Yeah.
And you would have to figure that out. Oh, adorable costumes. Yes. I'll take it. And I remember that became, it was like this micromanagement nightmare, because I made it to disc 3 where you actually have an open world, because it's pretty much linear up to that point, and it got really harder. Legend of Dragoon for the PlayStation has a similar battle system. Oh. Is it the timing attacks and stuff like that? Watch Mr. Kirby.
Yeah, Final Fantasy refers to classes as jobs. 3 and 5 are big on being able to switch between jobs. 2 and 6, any character can do pretty much anything. And then, like, 1 and 4, everyone's just fixed.
Gotcha. There's just so many Final Fantasies.
Yeah. There's like 15 new ones, and then there's all the other spin-offs like Tactics and Crystal Chronicles.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's the Final Fantasy factory, basically. Yeah, I love this way. Boom. Yeah, press the button in sync for the animation for extra damage. Yeah, it's like, it's not quite a QTE, but it's something similar. Final Fantasy still makes a lot of hearts on fire. Uh-huh. It sure does. It sure does. Hey, we found you. Darn your bright red costume. And then, of course, you play a game like Morrowind, and everything's in real time and really hacky. It's like, this is not how this should work.
RPG.
Yeah.
I mean, I was big on Diablo 3 years ago.
Yeah. My roommate was back in the day. He played through the whole thing, and he had everything cranked up really loud so I could hear every last thing, even though I didn't really keep track of what was going on. But that was a big game. But at the time, I was playing Minecraft, a whole bunch of Minecraft. So I was like, I'll let you have your fun. I wouldn't mind, because... Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got it for free because of World of Warcraft annual pass.
Oh.
So yeah, I got that. I got the expansion. I played through the game with like every class.
Have you played it co-op?
Yes, actually I did. Because there's achievements for that.
Gotcha.
And that's the thing about it, is that when you get achievements, get this banner customization stuff. Like you can get like a main symbol, a secondary symbol. You can get all different styles.
Uh-huh.
So I really like how my banner is turned out.
Cool. Yeah, I remember the co-op was a big deal. I remember the real money auction house was a big deal.
Everyone abused that, and then they just dropped it.
They closed it down. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Grab that. That could be fun to play, though. Looks like we're going into battle. I love that it switches into these like full resolution avatars as well.
Yeah.
I think that's just cool.
You can tell what they're actually supposed to be, or at least what they want to be. Especially with the robot here.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Megas.
It reminds me of like Voltron or something.
Voltron kind of had wings there.
Boom. Got you. Got you.
Scratch.
I imagine the battles get more sophisticated at a point where that's really necessary. But not against these impish looking dudes. Oh, see, I got a shield, so no big deal.
And you might get more partners too.
Yes. This guy's just not going down. I guess it was a good thing to put the shield up. There we go. I got creepy treats. Glop. Yay, leveled up.
There you go.
Yay. Can't do candy trades. Well, then what are we even doing? I'm just grinding out the neighborhood. That was one thing that I don't remember us doing back in the day with Super Mario RPG is I was grinding just all the time. So by the time I got to the boss of each section, I was way overpowered. But I decided to grind it out anyway.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Super Mario RPG is that it's an anti-grinding game. I hate grinding in RPGs. It's a real chore.
Yeah, definitely. Don't be greedy. One piece of candy each, except that looks like a lot more than one. Yeah, grinding can, well, especially in a game with those kinds of designs, like just the JRPG style game.
Yeah, like Pokemon.
Yeah, and I was actually talking with someone at work. They're asking like if I'd played Pokemon because I had a Game Boy Advance, and I was like, well, and then a 3DS later, and I had Platinum. I've still got the strategy guide around here. When I played Platinum, I was having a good time, but then as soon as I started playing something a little faster paced, like Chinatown Wars, which is still like my favorite game on the DS, and then I've bought it on Android and I bought it on iOS as well. So I've bought that game 3 times. But as soon as I went and played a more faster paced game, coming back to Pokemon and just grinding out,
It really slows
it's
down.
really not appealing at all, and so I didn't go back to it. Even I wanted to, because I had a lot of fun while I was playing it, but I just couldn't get used to it again. Aha! I was not trying on those human clothes. How dare you?
And this whole neighborhood is sus.
It seriously is. Look at this this neighborhood reminds me so much of like Nickelodeon or like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
There was a Halloween thing that Nick Knight. Oh, what did they heal? There was they had a contest where you could select a house, and they had a pre-rendered video that would show you walking down this neighborhood to that house, and then each one would have a different prize, or maybe it wouldn't have anything at all.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
It was very, very simple setup. You know, it was like barely a game. Oh wow! I need to Guardian Shield. You. Very good, very good. Oh, that was really silly. Wobblers. Forgot to get battle stamps from Sadie when I was back at the park. We could totally use some. Well, let's go get those. I love games that have little shining things that come, like rupees, I guess. That just go fly away into some account.
Gotcha.
Hey, that's a thing. I want that thing. I want that thing.
I guess it's a nice thing about Diablo 3. You automatically collect gold as you walk over it.
Yeah, I remember, because you played Diablo 3 on PC, right?
Yes.
I remember how annoying it was to click on everything. Like, my finger was literally tuckering out.
Yeah, especially Diablo 1 and 2, you actually had to click on the gold to collect it.
Yeah, but I remember just having to click on enemies and having to click on everyone to attack them. And then I remember playing a game like Torchlight, which is actually, you know, the original devs of Diablo. They playing that and then just using the sticks, so much better.
Okay, I haven't played Torchlight. I played Path of Exile some.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I heard Path to Exile is pretty good. I've seen a video on it. I want to say it was one of our people did that. I want to say. All right, shiny things. Oh, look. It's a hazard. All but found the Stormdrake. And here's an SUV. We're just going around the neighborhood.
Yes, the Stormdrake is a real hazard. Watch out for clowns who are offering you like balloons and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Stay alive. Don't die. Oh my goodness. Yes! Wham! Boom! 31. I kind of wish XCOM had this kind of interstitial action. Seems like that would make people... There was a point in Sid Meier's book where he talked about how people didn't like chance to percent hits or percent to hit notifications or factors when doing that, because people would always get mad if, you know, they had a majority chance of hitting something and then they would miss, and it's like, well, you still had, you know, a chance to miss and you missed. So for Civilization Revolution, they had to like tweak that, so they kind of did better than like indicated, or maybe they got rid of it altogether. I didn't play that one game, but he talked about that, the randomness of random.
Yeah, that's a big thing about the newer XCOM games. Like, you're standing right next to the alien, 99% chance, and you miss. It's like Looney Tunes.
Yeah, because XCOM originally still had a percent to hit, but it was always like lower. And so it always it felt more realistic, I guess, that you would hit or miss. So
especially if you're shooting at aliens at night and you're scared.
yeah, definitely. Private party for patriotic heroes. That's us. Your costume celebrates science and the monarchy. How is that patriotic? Look, I have a colleague in front of the steps over there who might be able to inspire you. Just tell her I said it's a matter of manifest destiny. Got that? Well, I guess we're just gonna...
Well, I'm sorry I didn't dress up as Captain America this year.
Let me give you the prescription. Costume patterns. So if we find stuff, the Statue of Liberty. That looks like where some of that stuff is. And oh yeah, here's all our creepy treats and stuff. The randomness of random. That's good. Yeah, it is. Who knew? Who knew? Oh look, there's no. I can't. That's right. I can't go in there. Not yet.
So I guess you're gonna wind up getting like certain costumes that get certain abilities. So I guess it's kind of like Final Fantasy Jaws, but it also reminds me of The World Ends with You, where you collect pins and put them on to get bonuses in certain districts.
Huh. The World Ends. That sounds very familiar.
It was made by Square Enix for the DS. It had this weird battle system where you're controlling two bells at once on top and bottom screens.
That okay.
It takes place in modern Tokyo.
I want to say that sounds like something I saw at E3 or something. I don't remember what year that was though.
I think it's on Steam.
Huh. Under attack by sugar. Oh, it's the biggest monster of all. It rots your teeth. And so I'm out here tonight promoting healthy eating through the classic game of bobbing for apples. Want to play? Heck no. Great, let's get started. Grab as many as you can before time's up. Green apples are rare and worth more points than red. Oh, and I only buy organic produce, so watch out for worms and other parasites. What? Go!
Okay, so it's not on Steam, but it is on the Switch. And it's on mobile. You'd be great at bobbing for apples. You'd have the perfect mouth for it.
Exactly. Yeah, watch out for the
rotten ones.
Yeah. I used to read the Double Fine blog all the time. Oh, I got 21 out of 20. That's great. You got more apples than a teacher on the first day of school. Aww. So what do we win? Candy! Awesome. Wait, is this a trick? Aren't you supposed to be promoting good dental hygiene? Of course. So here is a sweet reason to help you remember your lesson. It's called positive reinforcement. Duh. 20 pieces of candy. I'll take it. Come again. Well, that's just classy. Thank you, cowboy
How much
looking
candy
dude.
does a summer wing trickster need?
Seriously. Alright, so I guess I'm in the park now. Is there a map? I guess not.
Oh, it's saving. Okay. Oh, it's
13 out of 20 houses. Yeah, that's right. Show you who's boss. Yeah. Swings. What's the point of swings?
They make me nauseous.
They can make me nauseous. I remember when I learned how to we'll go balance stamps. When you learned how to tuck your legs back so that, and then send them forward so that when you're on your different swings, you would go faster. And I thought eventually you could get fast enough you could go over the top bar, but that's not true. Just a few pieces of candy. Let's get some bass shaped. What are tonight's specials? Increased HP. I like that. 870 candy. I like that. Counterattack. Yes, I love counterattacks. One more. Let's do one more. And increased HP. Okay.
His increased HP is great. Always a good thing in my book.
Yep. I love that. Okay. So. Renzo is attack, or is it Everett? Everett was the one. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna have that. This is a fun place to just walk around.
Get used to the place.
Yeah, the bake sale. Oh, hi.
What's the deal with the autumn look?
Yeah. Because we're still a couple months away from that.
And we don't have it here in Arizona.
Yeah, that can be kind of depressing. That's one of the things I remember is that year round it just always felt the same. So you didn't like Christmas comes and it's raining and it's like it's raining a lot. That's one of the most stirring memories I had is going out at night, there's Christmas lights on and it's just raining. And it's like, what in the heck?
That's why I always say we have two seasons, summer and not summer.
Well, even when you have not summer, you know, it gets what? It gets I remember 30s, 20s,
Yeah.
20s and 30s is when it would get it was the coldest it would get. But then I was always up. I was working overnight, so I would get those cold temperatures. But during the
Well, actually,
day,
it did snow once in 2019.
well, yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, we're gonna help that battle axe. I don't know what happened. It's talking about snow. About weather.
I probably shouldn't be distracting you in an RPG.
No. Oh, we need some pie ingredients. Alright, so one of our... We'll figure it out. Hello. We had a glop. I guess I gave it to you earlier. Let's hit this thing. Yay. This really does remind me of when we were in Nebraska and, excuse me, trick-or-treating. Just going all the way up and down the neighborhood.
And that was that one year where I just quit halfway through.
Yeah.
I was just tired.
Yeah, I can understand. I mean, we would go around. We would get a lot of candy. Happy Halloween! We've already been here. That way to the swings. If any of you exist, I'd say Kaz was a solipsist. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea what a solstice is.
Explain yourself, big word man. Hey, look. There's something going on over here. Trick or treat. Oh, here we go. What's up, Kirby?
I'm just popping in for 1 second to say a solipsist is the belief that nothing exists outside of yourself.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Alright, have a good game.
Yay, great. Thank you. Yes! That's a deflection. Boom. Yes. Pressing buttons. Ah, too early. I don't think these guys are pedophiles. That's mean. They're
It's like
candy nasty
ogres or
people.
goblins or something.
I got some tree. No, I didn't get. I got a chunk water.
Chunk water.
Yeah. Alright. Knock this thing down. Candy everywhere. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we've got a... Hang on. Wrong one. We have so many quests.
Let's take them out one at a time.
So 2 out of 6 kids. Find out more about the creepy witch who stole my costume. Go after Reynolds. Gonna trick or treat the houses. Find a pie ingredient. Eat something patriotic. Get a clop. There's just all kinds of stuff. Grown up. I love how the lights just shut off. Like, get out of here. I do remember systematically going down the neighborhood and it'd be on one side and then the other. Yeah, I'm a ghost every year. Same amount of candy, less effort. Well, okay.
The only Halloween costume I remember having was the last one. That was the Wolf Man. You were Indiana Jones.
Yeah. Yahoo calling you the solstice sounds like the greatest achievement I ever got. You know what? You just gotta keep aiming high, buddy. Alright, so we're back over here. Yeah. Heck yeah. Do I have something? I don't have anything patriotic for the party yet. We already did this side of the street. Yeah, just systematically going up and down the street. And going up this side or that side or whatever. And considering it was base housing, that meant a lot of people were participating because everyone had kids and everyone was participating. And if you were single, you were not in base housing, you were in the dorms or wherever.
Yes, yes. I do remember mom and dad teaching us that, you know, if the lights weren't on, there was no candy.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely not in the mood to go home. Alright, where are we at? What are we doing? I wish there was a map or something. Alright, well that's something different. I like getting into places I shouldn't go. I like taking things. I like stealing stuff. I used that in the thief video and no one called me out on it.
I just remember, I mentioned it a couple of times in the chat.
For the thief video?
No, for the Bender thing.
Oh. I was gonna say I put it in the actual review, so it was like, yay.
I'm sure I noticed it.
I'm sure you did too. Kirby's watching the window just to make sure that everything's cool. See, the thing is, by the time it's Halloween, you can't go back to summer. You have to wait, you know, the whole rest of the year. And, you know, I enjoy the cold. I enjoy hanging out and, yes. 20 pieces of candy. I think I liked it more as a kid when there was a chance you could stay home. Back before you had responsibilities and stuff. Remember that? Do you remember not having responsibilities?
I remember having to do homework and stuff.
Yeah, but whatever. You can put that off. Alright, so there's gotta be ramps somewhere. Stuff I'm missing. I don't think I ever got to this, like, kind of quasi-open world part of this. Ow. Sorry. What's up, Curbs? Oh, there's a spider. What's up, Mr. Spider? There's gotta be more ramps somewhere. I've already been in and around here.
It's
I
like
can't.
there's a map, right?
No,
Oh.
there is not. I can't remember when I got. I think I got this actually. Yeah, I already talked to you. I want to say I got this as part of my Kickstarter for Massive Chalice. Because I backed that the promo video for Massive Chalice is one of the funniest ever. I love that thing. Yeah, I've already been up here. Glad to be a figment in the mind of Kaz. You know what? Don't we all wish we could be on Kaz's mind? Sometimes. Sometimes you just wanna be part of Kaz's mind. Oh, you're a Heidi kid. All right, we're 3 of 6. That's good. That is legit. I'm gonna hit this fire hydrant and get some candy. Don't tell me that was the only place with a ramp. Ah, I'm hitting him. What's up, Borzine? Welcome. How you doing, buddy? If Columbus had your attitude, there'd be no America. Huh. Huh. People would have some opinions about that. Feeling like you should stream? Yeah, sure. Why not? I can't stop ya. I'm a little bummed that I've been missing your streams because you've been you've been doing what you need to do. I've just been busy on the days that you stream. So I haven't been able to really hop in. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been meaning to watch you play Deus Ex. And, I know Kaz has been around. This one is going to be late and kind of short. Hey, well, short and sweet, buddy. Children these days always want someone else to solve their problems. You're barking up the wrong tree if you think I'm going to help. Hint, hint. Huh. I guess there's no way to get up there, huh? Take that. Arr, you find me, booty. So what game are you playing on Tuesdays? Or are you doing art streams, Mr. Orzine? Because I know Fridays you do Deus Ex. But I don't know what you do the rest of the week. Yeah, kid. Your report has been logged. Click. Typically Tuesday is Arcanum, but I've been switching between it and art streaming. Yeah, that makes sense. Diversity always helps. I love seeing you pop in, so it's good to see you, buddy. Alright, we gotta find a tree, and we gotta find, was it, 2 more kids? Yeah. 2 more kids. At least this station wagon. Never got to ride in one of those. What do you want? Heck yeah! No voice tonight, just music in the lines. Sounds cool, man. Just chill. Cardboard. You need a password? Get a feather duster. Oh, we gotta go the other way before we leave this place. Yeah, I saw your. I want to. Yeah, I saw your art stream. One of the last ones you did. Oh, I guess that's the end of it. Huh? And you were just chatting in the thing. I like having at least the microphone up, so because you know, if I see something in the chat, I can just say it, even if I don't have, like, you know, face cam up. Then I always have face cam up, unless we're doing the barbecue on Sunday. So it's less distracting that way. And it's more efficient. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own. Okay, so you're playing American Truck Simulator, right? That's your game du jour? Well, unless you bounced out, I don't know. You can't go into the gate. We have to find a tree. Oh, well, I guess goodbye then. Energy isn't there to be vocal. Yeah. Yeah. To constantly entertain or what have you. Oh, get this mailbox. I'm just like scouring the neighborhood for all this stuff. Heck yeah. You're a pretty quiet guy usually. Yeah, that's right. Oh, you're good. Sure. Maybe you just mute yourself. Or maybe you did. I don't know. I can't tell. I've got a gameplay. I love having multiple monitors. I know you guys were talking about monitors and stuff. I love having multiple monitors. I remember when everyone was family was moving to Phoenix, and they had that extra monitor, and I was like, I have a video card that can support multiple monitors. So in 2008, I popped on and got me a second monitor, and these were the CRTs. And I think I was running one at 1280 by 1024 and the other one at 1024 by 768, something like that. And can't go back, man. So ever since, I've had 2 monitors. I just have to. And it's tempting to go to like one of those ultra wide monitors, but I need, like, this monitor here, this primary one over here is 4K and this is 1080p. So I put the chat and stuff on the 1080p monitor, and then I do all the work and gaming and all that fun stuff on the big one. I do remember this monitor costing a pretty penny in 2016, but I wanted 4K. I wanted 4K. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, what are you gonna do about it? I'll figure out on getting another one. I would need a mount though, no desk space. Yeah, I can understand that. I've got a, I mean, you've seen it in photos, but I've got an L-shaped desk that wraps around me, and that helps the cat. Helps me, helps the cat. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a hobbyist thing. That lady looks really stuck. I guess I can get battle stamps, but I don't know why I do that for. Your man cave is surely high tech. Yeah, I don't have a TV. I have my TV. I had planned on putting my TV like over here, like behind me to my right, and then I never set up my TV because I was never I never had my couch situation, my futon situation figured out. My futon is like half deflated anyway because one of the legs popped off, so you can't sit on one side or you will fall on your butt or roll off the futon. So I never set up my TV, so it's basically just these two monitors, and that's it. I've talked to you a billion times. What am I supposed to be doing? I would love, like, an actual couch and a TV to, like, do something with, but that's not a priority. That's like a dreamy, in time, maybe eventually kind of thing. Alright, let's go into the drainage. Hope you got something equally powerful to protect your head from the water. Your TV is a flat TV. You turn into another one. That is technically true. But it's also... That one needs a mount. The TV needs a mount. Or not what? I could I don't have a space to put it. That's my thing. I know Linus from Linus Tech Tips, he does the monitors above each other, which looks freaking insane. I guess we need to get some other freaking stuff. We need more costumes. I've gone around this neighborhood like a billion times now. There's gonna be like an inside track that I'm missing. Here's the park. Yeah, this is just the street over here. You can't get in. Yeah, I can't. I cannot get down there. This is the teacher. Can I talk to this dude? Uh-huh, okay, alright. No ramps. No ramps. I guess that's a later on thing. I guess if you just want candy, you can get it. park. Just can't get down that neighborhood yet. I get that. I'm sure I'll figure this out someday. This is a game designed for children. I should be able to outmaster this in no time. Actually, I'm sure adults can play it just fine. So are there houses I'm missing down here somewhere? Alright, I got all those. Get that. Oh, let me do. There. Have I been here? I don't recall. Yep, I have. I've been here. Oh, this is like the starting area. Sure. Learn how to play the game and stuff. Figuring it out. Kids play Minecraft and COD. Kids are not stupid. Yeah. That's true. Although some of those Game Boy games we had really made me feel stupid. Actually, he was the one who moderated our violent tempers. Oh, go figure. Ugh. Just the sophistication of games these days. But I also kind of wonder because games are, games are a lot more accessible and they're certainly more sophisticated than the platformers and stuff that we had growing up. But you know, as I'm discussing in this new review that I'm working on, you know, I had Master of Orion and XCOM and, you know, the classics. Games that were more in depth and it didn't have a tutorial to help you out. Whew. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Ugh. This has been a great hour of me going in circles around the neighborhood. Let's go down to this part where we need the ramp. Yeah, that's fine. Go into our own backyard. Walk in circles and then die the game. That sounds like a game. That sounds like an amazing game. I really want to try out Eco. Will Smith of Tested and TechPod fame and Maximum PC was talking about Eco, and it sounds like exactly the kind of game that I want to play, where you start off with basically you're using your hands to create roads to like creating electronics. Yeah, I guess I'm grinding. I'm just trying to find more stuff and things and quest items, because I've got these quests and I need an extra galop. I've already killed everyone. We need to find a pie ingredient that's based out of a tree. I need something patriotic to get into Russell's party. I guess we can go bob for apples again. I mean, guess. I guess I'm just combing over every detail, try and find what I should do next. Let's go bob for apples. We can do that. There's an actual indie game out there like that. Yeah, that, I mean, it's Eco, as I understand. There's something else. Oh, good. But apparently you can get in with a server and really work together to figure the thing out, and and you kind of come up with rules that I guess are officiated through the game. All right. Yay, I won. I did that pretty quick. More candy. 50 pieces of candy. You make no sense, but I like you. Can we go again? Let's go again. I won! I got it! Look at me, I'm a champion. I've got something better than candy. Here comes the catch. Bet it's a toothbrush. I got a Sweet Tooth Creepy Treat card. Meh. Hey, sometimes personal stats are the greatest word of all. Well, we beat that quest, so that's good. Yeah, we can just buy both of these. Yeah. Too bad ever since I've bought these, basically, I haven't seen any battle. They did once. They had one battle. So there's a tree, I guess, so that we can... Need something patriotic. Yeah, I already read that. 4 out of 6. Huh. The great word someone has mustered with wisdom. Meh. That's real. Trouble. Oh, that's a blackmail. The greatest. Meh. That's The Simpsons. Is Lisa Simpson. You feel neither highs nor lows. How do you feel? Yeah. So down here's the drainage, and here's a witch. This is the second witch that we've experienced, that we've encountered. I don't appreciate that at all. So there's an extra chunk of neighborhood, but sure. We need better costumes. Just because I'm racing around, who knows? Can we do anything with the costume patterns? Okay. Alright. Cardboard and that. So we needed something else. We needed something else. That's not a happy looking witch. That's looks like what's her face from Nightmare Before Christmas. Do you know how many years it's been since I've seen Nightmare Before Christmas? I know people see that like that's their tradition. People watch that thing every year or twice a year or 7 times a year with their Night Before Christmas socks and whatever they do. And I haven't seen it in decades. I know it's a good movie. I know it is. I really do. Back down. It's been a long time too. Yeah, maybe not decades. I remember we had the I don't know what that was. I remember we had the VHS. We watched that while Mom worked in the back room. Die Hard 1. That's a movie you gotta watch though. Die Hard 1 is a Christmas movie. I don't know what platforms that thing's on though. I remember the first time we saw it was right before we went to see Infinite Lives down at the thing. It was it you, me, and Kelly were down there, and I was editing a version before we went down to Kelly's work, and no one showed up for the screening except us, so that was sad. And then we had the screening later that night at work, and 2015. Yeah, so yeah, the first time I saw it was that would have been 2009. And I remember I was up pretty much all night. I think we only had like an hour or two of sleep, and we went to dinner at Super China Buffet, which is now a weed shop. You know, this is Costume Quest and chill, and the chill part is me just not knowing what the heck to do. This game is, I think, 2013? Something like that.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Popping in blind here, just waiting to see what's going on. We got Valheim tonight. Have you messed with that yet?
No, that looks like a time consumer game.
Right? Just the kind of thing a middle-aged guy with 3 teens doesn't need. But fortunately, my brother and our friend that we all play with are married, and our friend has kids too, so it won't be a giant thing, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's because you like create your own server, and then you like do all this stuff, and it's a big world and objectives and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, it's yet another. And I don't know. In my mind, I call it a Minecraft clone, but it's not fair to say that. But
because there's not like actual Minecraft.
Right. Did you play Conan Exiles?
Nope.
It's about like that, but it's a little faster on some of it. Like you chop a tree down, and it's like there's X amount of wood, and it's not a whole lot of build this and then that and then this and then that. But it does start with a wooden stick as a weapon, or like some stone on the end, and you got a stone axe.
I talked a little bit earlier the game Eco that Will Smith had talked about, and he said it was it's like a society generator where the early stuff you build, like dirt and sand and stuff, you just fashion over time, and you can destroy, like, render species extinct.
Wow.
Through things that you and your server do. So if you get a group of people together to play it persistently, you can like really do some really cool stuff. And in the end, so there's like apparently there's a meteor that's coming to destroy the Earth, and you have like 45 or 60 days, real-time days, to try and resolve it. And that's destroying that is one of the like win conditions, I think there's like
Wow.
two lose conditions and a win condition, and you work together to advance society far enough that you can come up with the weapon you need to do that. So it sounds like a supply chain management thing, but like really cool.
Yeah.
So that's something that I would love to check out. I really want to watch some videos on it. Because on Steam... Ow. I already talked to you a million times. On Steam, it's got like mostly positive reviews. Or very positive reviews. And it's like, okay. So it's got like some people don't like that. Sounds like Fable 3 or something. That sounds it's a lot more... It's a lot more than that. Because Fable 3, gosh, people did not like that game. I didn't like the first one. That's a hot take you can take to the bank and do whatever you want with it. I did not like the first Fable.
I think the first one I played was the second.
I understand that's a better game, but I just
I
like
liked it plenty, but it was like, if it's the one I'm thinking of, you could attack with one button push. One of them was melee, one of them was projectile, like a musket blunderbuss type of thing, and one is magic. And to me, that was amazing. So you could go from like sword slash 1, 2, 3, and then a magic blast. And stuff
Oh,
like that was
sure.
really cool.
Yeah, I don't remember I remember Chicken Chaser.
Yeah.
I remember that a lot. I remember because I remember when Molyneux was pitching it. I remember when, it was Project Ego, for those who remember that. And it was you could chop down a tree, and there'll be a stump there, and you could lay down a forest, and your character ages, the forest will grow with you, and all this because you have a hard drive in this console, and it can keep track of all that stuff. And wound up being pretty much completely bullshit. Absolutely nonsense. So they totally did not do that. And that's the simplified version of that. Like, the first Fable feels like they had a million ideas for a game, and they just... they would go in a direction, and it's like, we're good enough. And then go somewhere else, we're good enough. And so just, like, Black and White felt kind of the same as well. It's like, this is almost interesting. This is an almost interesting game. And it was very underwhelming. Oh yeah, so I got Shenmue 2. I had never played the first one, but I played Shenmue 2. And didn't care for it.
Yeah. I'm in Yakuza 0 right now, and it's pretty cool. It's very weird in terms of, it's not what I was expecting, but you do a lot of neat little mini missions. Like today I had to meet a guy and talk to him about a problem, and since it's in Japan and it's a real estate thing, my little trainer guy says, okay, where are we going to sit? And I pointed at a table. He goes, no, that's too close. So I sit in the back, and then later on he goes, where here will you sit? And I pointed at a seat, and he goes, no, that's the head of the table. Our guest needs to sit there. We should sit at the foot. Like, wow, this is really kind of neat. It's super realistic mini game.
Yeah, that's a lot of detail. I watched Fat play it, stream it a couple weeks ago while I was working on something, and there was a lot. You could tell there's a lot to it. I remember when those games were like, was it PS2 or PS3 exclusive, and them going to kind of all consoles and all platforms, I think has really helped it out. Really,
that seems to be a thing. Do you think we're going to continue with console exclusive games? Is that still going to be a trend?
100%.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100%. Yeah, because I mean that's how the platforms differentiate. I mean, you got Microsoft that's like, you don't need to have an Xbox. An Xbox is just one of our devices. They're thinking a little bit bigger. Like, they sell Windows. They just want you to play the games. It'd be like if Netflix was an exclusive app to, like, the Switch or something. It's like they make so much more money, if they they'd make so much more money if Netflix was on every platform. Like my Xbox would make an app for the PS5 if they could.
Yeah.
That's their goal. So, you know, when people are talking about how popular the PS5 is and that it's sold out everywhere, as I understand it, the Xboxes are too. But you know, when you hear about that, it's like, well, PS5 is an indicator of that's the only place you can play those games. That's the only place. And so, you know, it's PS5 or nothing. Or, I mean, PS4, sure, but, you know, you're not getting it from anywhere else. So, it's just, they're playing different games, literally, pun intended. And, yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll see platform exclusive this, and Halo's not coming to PS5, and Last of Us isn't coming to Xbox, but it will come to PC, and Microsoft still wins there, so, you know, whatever. I really feel I feel like I got stuck in this game an hour ago.
What are you trying to do in here right now?
I'm trying to like find stuff in this environment, like these last two. There's two kids hidden in the level here, but I'm trying to find.
And there's no camera rotate?
No, there's no camera rotate. There's no map or anything. Wow. There's a quest log, so you can, you know, there's all this stuff.
So you're looking for kids and they're hidden right now.
Yeah, so I found 4 of the 6 kids. I gotta find a pie ingredient for Mrs. Putterpam, who is blackmailing us.
Wow.
Get an extra glop creepy card, but I've already destroyed all the enemies in here. Need something patriotic. So some of these obviously I can't get into until we get the extra neighborhood bit. Go after Reynolds. I know I'm missing something. But I don't know what. I just don't know. So I don't know. But I did mention earlier that I really like to play Broken Age, which was their kickstarted adventure game. And because I played, I don't know, an hour or 2 of that when it came out, because only the first half was done, and then I think the other half I did too. And I've never beat it, so it'd be cool to beat it. And I don't think it's a long game. I don't think, even with the 2 halves. I want to say I watched all of the behind the scenes documentary that 2Player put together for it, which was really good, even though their Minecraft documentary was not too great.
I saw a documentary coming out about first-person shooters. It's on Matt Muscle's channel, had a bit on it. Have you seen anything about that?
Huh. First-person shooters.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it and drop it.
Well, if you want to drop the... Sorry, go ahead.
I was just going to say, do you have a giant preference on first versus third-person shooters?
Definitely first.
Okay.
Although, I do enjoy me some third-person shooters, depending on the context.
Yeah.
Yeah, so... it's been a couple weeks, I guess, but Horizon Zero Dawn, I think, works because it's third-person versus first, and so that's legit. But so yeah, I do prefer first. Like when Deus Ex, when it changes the camera dynamically to a third for cover sequences and stuff, I think that works really well.
That's pretty suave, yeah. I guess for me, I honestly like, I like third better because I can feel I can see the world and I kind of know what I'm trying to do.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, like, for example, swordplay is really difficult in first person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier about, like, because we were talking about Final Fantasy battle systems when we were in one of the battles, a billion years ago, and was talking about the real-time combat of Morrowind and the Bethesda games, but definitely Morrowind, since that was the first real RPG that I ever played, and how clunky and awful that felt.
Yeah.
You're just slash, like it's just as quickly as you can hit the button, you attack and slash, and it feels weird, and there's no feedback really. You're just slashing until the enemy flips over and is dead. Well, this was exciting. Alright, I'm calling it. Let's go to the end screen. Here we go. Guys, if you haven't already, hit that like button on YouTube. Get her done. Click, click, click. Hit that like button. You know you like to. If you haven't subscribed yet, hey, come and subscribe. If you're watching this on Twitch, go smash that like button. Follow on Twitch. I don't make a big deal out of the streams, but you can follow and stream and all that fun stuff. Check out the Patreon, of course. Patreon makes everything possible. Makes all of this possible. What the heck is my rope doing? My goodness. Ugh, I look like a schlub all the time. Join the Discord. If you're on the Discord, if you're on the Patreon, you get exclusive to access to different channels on the Patreon or on the Discord, including this voice channel that you can talk to me with. It's called the Barbecue, the Patreon Barbecue, and you can chat with me while streaming in the green room. We'll have a game next time that I've done a little more research on, and I know it could progress or what have you. So, all that fun stuff. So yeah, join the Discord. We're always talking. We're always having fun in there. Of course, social media everywhere: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, even. You can do it. And then next Tuesdays we do Green Room, 2 hours, 7 to 9 p.m. Mountain Standard. And then on Thursday we do the Forums, which is the panel show. I bring some friends of the Nth, and we come and just chat about different things that we've set up ahead of time, and just have more structured discussions and just have fun and take questions from chat and all that fun stuff. So, hey, I'll see you next time. How's that sound? Okay? Oh my goodness.